most crippling insults will never slow my momentum. The most ignorant people.
Yeah, everything's recording, everything looking good, everything's looking in shape. This is what you're hearing, Infinite Actuate to celebrate gospel music of black origin. This is AXNOW. We are having conversations with some of our live DJs. One of them we've been trying out of late and just dealing with subjects that we see on social media. There's a particular project which I love that I've back, and it's called Black Lives in Black Lives. Oh my goodness sake, how did I mess that one up? I can't believe Black Lives in music. I can't believe I messed this up, man. Anyway, still, yeah, I'm gonna get beat up for this one anyway. So, well, Black Lives in music, Black Lives in music matter. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, something around that anyway. So, Black Lives Matter. You know, people always hear around there, but it's a UK initiative done by partnered with one of my friends in the industry. She's I believe one of the CEO partners. I've worked with her before. I don't know. I'm gonna bring her on the show. She's agreed to on my Edge show. But I thought I have to shout out this. Yeah. Now, thanks to their survey, and that's Black Lives in Music Initiative, which was a survey which was done. How would I say? It's been done to analyze black musicians in it. Now I'm gonna say how I feel about what happened and what didn't happen with it anyway. So yeah, what I did feel that is that, you know, again, as black people, we did I felt like it was championed well, it was sold well, it's put out well, but I felt that in our community, our Christian community, we didn't take this serious enough. Because we feel separated. Some of the people mentioned about, you know what, what's classical musicianship and jazz musicianship got to do with gospel? Get educated. It's like almost like a, I don't want to be disrespectful, but a moment, you know what I'm saying? You know, you've got, you know, we're using string arrangements, we're using jazz instrumentation in our music. Of course, it's got something to do with gospel music, you know. But either way, black music is basically racism. You know, they're saying that we're, you know, people are feeling like we're 10 times more likely to experience, you know, to have to work 10 times harder than our white colleagues. Now, as much as you see black artists out there, how hard do they need to get there? You know, some of the comments that have been made, you know what, still, yeah, they're saying about 6 out of 10, and this is facts, guys. 6 out of 10 artists, black artists are facing racism. 6 out of 10 have faced blatant racism, let alone systemic racism that makes it hard for us, yeah? That forces us to sing and talk a certain style of music, a language of music, which we're not happy with, but we have to do it to make it because that's what the label says. Now, we see a lot of self-released artists. Is that correct? Should we have to resort to that? Thanks to this technology, a voice has opened up. If there was no self-releasing, you still have the funneled language of the black man in the UK. Now this is, and then on top of that, guys, we are guaranteed to earn less than our than our white colleagues. And guys, they worked it out to be about 300. I tell you what, if they did it properly, it'd be a lot higher. Trust me. You know, you got the likes of Alexandra Burke, who's been traumatized by the experience. And if you sitting there thinking, yo, it's okay, get over it, it's got easy over the years, the trauma of it, who's gonna deal with that? But you know what, still, yeah, everybody else's trauma can get looked after, but our trauma, nah, allow it, man, allow it. That's what I love Black Lives in music, yeah? Let's get over it. We have to deal with these systemic systems and come together as a people, not to overthrow them and take over, but to advance and to be equal. That's all we want to be, is equal. Yeah, and I have to say, you know, I don't believe this was backed well. And I will be talking to the guys over in Black Lives Music why I believe within the Christendom we never backed it well, because we have supplied majority of the musicians that are on stages for decades. I know that. Man, play with the musicians. When you're in church and you see out of 10 drummers, 9 goes in an industry. Sorry, who's doing the supply? Because of demand. There's not much demand nowadays. That's another conversation in itself, yeah. But the facts of the matter is, we have supplied, but we don't see why we have to be interested in this. We need to be interested in Black Lives and music. I've done a talk about this. already, and I felt like it was kind of put aside by people. It got ignored by people. Oh, this noisy guy called Roger runs a station that celebrates gospel music of black origin. It's too loud. We can't afford for Roger to be pushing this narrative. Oh, we can't afford, because it might offend our colleagues. Sorry, it's offensive. It's offensive for your colleagues that are meant to be focused on Christian love and heart and harmony to actually be happy to carry on in the way we in what we're in right now. Sorry guys, probably thinking Roger shooting off here. Sorry, I will be talking to Black Lives Music. It's so big that it's hit the BBC and it's a page here, and once again we in the gospel scene are not on the forefront of this. It shows again how culturally inept we are. I'm not saying individuals, I'm doing myself and not engaging in culture. But what is the problem with us intentionally getting involved in cultural issue? Is it a non-Christian thing? Is it non-Christian, guys? Is it wrong for us Christians to get involved in cultural talks? It's wrong for us Christians to talk about our blackness. It's wrong for Christians to talk about being marginalized for our color, because God doesn't care about color. If I hear that one more time, listen, it's okay when you're earning £300 or more a week than everybody else to say don't worry about it. But when you're struggling to pay your bills, when you're suffering with mental health issues because of the abuse verbally you face as a black person, it's not easy on that foot. So there's no more yes master, So guys, we need to step up and back up these things. So check it out, man. Black Lives in Music. Please guys, check these guys out, because they are starting from a beautiful place, getting the facts together, statistics, information which we do not collect, talk our business and move forward. And we need to go with this, and we need to celebrate this. I love what they're doing right here about now, yeah. And you know what, I'd gone this path with Infinity Extra and never realized how far I would get, but thanks to my colleagues, Pronards and all the crew out there, the whole crew of DJs out here, I'm saying, out there still, yeah. And we don't all agree. As lady teach, you don't always agree with what I say, but anyway, we guys, but the beauty of it, we got a common goal, yeah. And common goal is to celebrate our blackness within music, and we're proud of it, man. Yeah, whether it's UK or abroad. So, but anyway, this is a bit of radio in the background. Track's called Radio, and it's Taylor Gray and his brother Christian Gray. Anyway, so hopefully you enjoy the vibe. Let's take from the top anyway. So yeah.
Put this on the radio. You can put your hands high. Keep it on the internet. Y'all ain't
They
even
gon' hit you
ready
like,
yet.
hey, put you on the